White people be like,
shakes,
white people be like,
jipee,
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
white people be like,
blorp,
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
lit,
white people be like,
I love hype trains.
is my message going out into the universe? Can anyone hear me? What's up, guys? It's been 87 years. It's been 2 fucking days. It's been 2 days, guys. It's been 2 days, and you know what I've been out doing? I've been out scheming. I've been out scheming, y'all. So you went to Turkey? No, man, I just got a haircut. That would be such a waste of money if I went to Turkey right now. Because they would shave my head. So I might as well not have gotten a haircut.
White people be like,
Cellophane MR cellophane should have been my name MR cellophane cat dancey booty.
Guys, I have some crazy news. They fuck your shit up or no? I already did a haircut reveal. Oh, God. Guys, I'm gonna get a new computer very soon. We're gonna start doing GTRP streams. No, we won't, but yeah, I'm getting a new PC. Which means we're gonna be doing a lot of streams. Next week is gonna be like, I wanna do a bunch of things next week. I wanna do this. I was given a key to this game. It's called the Headliners or something. I want to play that with my friends. It's been a while since I've done a group stream, so I want to get a few of my friends on there. And also maybe a Love Is Blind night.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you
Love
got
Is Blind night
necklace?
could be fucking
Hey.
Kino, bro. Can a computer run Inzoi? I think so. I mean, it fucking better, dude. It would be a shocker. I don't know what the fuck they did that game if it wouldn't be able to. It's a fucking good ass, beefy ass computer. So you know, on this channel we'll do day one Inzoi content maybe, and see what the fuck that shit's about, bro. See what that fucking stupid ass game is about. No, I'm jumping to conclusions. Maybe it's not a stupid ass game. Maybe it's actually really, really good. I saw the Timothy Chalamet picture, the film. And you know what? I've seen many pictures of Timothy Chalamet. What is he wearing at the Berlin premiere? Okay, like how many fucking premieres are there? Jesus Christ. Every like 4 days he goes to a new one. He's been doing this for months. When is it gonna fucking end? When are they gonna release this man?
white people be like,
Guys, Dune 3 is being delayed because Timothy Chalamet keeps going to a complete unknown premieres. They cite scheduling conflicts, but the scheduling conflict is the fucking a complete unknown premiere in fucking Belgrade, Serbia. But you know. Oh, okay. Let me start with this. Last night I watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days for the first time. God, that movie's just fun, man. It's just fun. The 2000s was like a renaissance for the rom-com, man. Everything was hitting. I don't think they'll ever be able to recapture what they were doing during that time period. Like even if a 2000s the only way a 2000s rom-com really like loses steam is when it's like, you know, when it really hasn't aged too well, when they like lean into like, when the rom-com gets a little racist, you know what I mean? But this one was just like, it was just like a good easy watch. It was a nice time, you know. Really, there wasn't anything that scandalous. They were both kind of insane people, and they were perfect for each other. Matthew McConaughey was, you know, incredibly attractive in the film. And you know, that's really like all you would want. All I know this movie is from how like Matthew McConaughey kept giving interviews about how this was the movie that almost got him typecast. Like doing this movie made everybody think like this guy's like a sexy himbo. We need to put him in every film possible where he plays something of that kind. But yeah, no, it's a good fucking time. But then A Complete Unknown, it's like, God, biopics are so fascinating because even though I know that 9 times out of 10 it's going to be at best a mediocre experience, I will sit down. And you know what? That's why they make them. That's why they make them, because they know that people will go watch them. Because I'm like, you know, it's like I got to see the fucking Bob Dylan film. I got to see the movie where Timothy Chalamet plays Bob Dylan. I mean, like, I fuck with Bob Dylan and all, but like, I won't lie, that was a big draw to me. I was like, I got to see Timothy Chalamet in this. Plus the fucking, I won't lie, man, the marketing was good as hell. There was a lot to it. Timothy Chalamet knocked it out the park. There were all those like videos where they had to do the YouTube interview challenges, and like Edward Norton was there, and it was like an interesting dynamic of Timothy Chalamet being really into it and Edward Norton realizing that like the marketing landscape has changed, and now that if you want to promote your movie, you have to like try British snacks, and you have to like pull stickers off a piece of cardboard and read what people are Googling about you. It was a learning experience for him. Or like that one radio interview where they made him talk about his poop. That was also crazy. You could tell that, you know, Edward Norton really had to sacrifice a lot to promote this film. It's pretty, it's like alright. It's like an alright movie. And it's fine. Kind of. Honestly, you know, okay, here's the thing is, it's I don't know, like I walked away and I was like, I felt pretty good watching that, but I'm not really like taking a lot away with me. Like, I don't know, I feel like it should have used like I don't know, it felt like half the movie was, well, not half the movie, but there were multiple scenes where this exact thing occurred, which I understand that this is probably what Bob Dylan was like, but it was literally like Bob Dylan would be in the corner fucking fiddling on his guitar, and then the woman that he was with at the time would be like, Bob, I don't know anything about you. We need to talk about you. We get off the guitar, Bob. We never talk. I don't know who you are. And then he would be like, no, I don't want to. I want to play my guitar. Once I was on a steamboat, and on the steamboat there was a mouse named Willie, and he said, you may lose your pick, but you never lose your fingers. You keep playing that guitar, boy. And then that was like all the conversations he had. At a certain point, I was like, okay, I get it. Bob Dylan, mysterious, you know, interesting guy, kind of a weirdo. But like, come on, we got to do like more than this. But Elle Fanning is absolutely fucking immaculate in it. Elle Fanning is genuinely so fucking good in it. Like, seriously, her performance broke my heart. I thought it was so good. And you know what? I'll say it. I think Timothée Chalamet did like a great job. I think he did a really good job. And what I will give to this biopic is that sometimes in biopics, it'll be like, I don't know, the actor doesn't really nail the voice of who they're portraying very well. And then, you know, it's like a musician biopic, and then all of a sudden we go up to the mic and they play like a fucking studio cut of a famous song that we all know, and it's so jarring because all of a sudden we hear the original artist's voice and it's like, well, this isn't really matching up. But in this one, that, you know, they all sang the songs themselves, and I think it was honestly the right choice. Because I think it made it like a lot more like cohesive and less jarring.
White people be like,
Aksel happy.
Because I think it was the Straight Outta Compton movie where I remember like out of nowhere they would just play like the fucking studio cut of like one of the NWA songs, and I'd be like, man, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm getting like fucking whiplash from this, man. This like kind of took me out of the whole ass movie. But it's not as good as the James Mangold Johnny Cash biopic. I think the Johnny Cash biopic is actually like a very good film, but this one was like, all right. I feel like if you don't really care about if you don't really care about a bunch of like folk musicians being like, I'm poor, nobody gets my music, we're gonna change the world, then you probably won't give a shit about this movie. Because I don't think it really, if that's not something that you're into off the get go, then I don't think you're gonna really buy into it with this one. It doesn't really do a lot to sell you. But you know, it's probably like the guaranteed, you know, good to watch with your parents flick of the Oscar season. It's like, I feel like this is the one this year to watch with your parents. When we watch Better Man, well, I'm going to, and then they went from having like 7 showings of it a day in theaters to 0. It's vanished, so I guess I need to watch it at home now. It was literally like all that was in theaters for a while. But I do want to watch it. I do have some catching up to do. But I am resigning myself to the fact that like there's like a very good chunk of the main line of nominees from the Oscars this year that I'm just not going to be able to see before the show because they're just not available anywhere. And even as a journalist, all right, let's call myself that. Let's call myself a journalist in this situation, okay? I can't bring myself to watch Amelia Perez. I can't do it. Every day I'm like, am I gonna do it? I can't do it. I just can't do it. I look at it and I'm like, oh my fucking God. It's so fucking long. I don't want to do it. I was, I'm very well aware of how it's a evil movie. But like I said, I was gonna do it for the purposes of being an educated Oscars host, as we are doing an Oscar stream this year, and I wanted to be able to give, like educated hatred towards the movies and love. Some love towards some of the films. But I think I'm just gonna blindly hate. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think I'm just gonna close my eyes and blindly hate, and I think I'm okay with it. Ugh. No freaking way.
Aksel kalled fav independent journal ist live Aksel kalled.
It's Emily freaking Jane. What's up, Emily Jane? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Also, another very random life update. I was gifted an Apple Watch, which is very kind and very generous and very sweet. But I don't really know what this thing does. Like, I don't really know what its purpose is. Time. Yeah, I mean, it has this, like, I can put Snoopy. Does it vibrate? Yeah, dude. But here's the thing is, everybody said, oh, the alarm on the Apple Watch is amazing because it'll vibrate your whole wrist and you have no choice but to wake up. You know why I'm live this late? Because I apparently just don't give a shit that it's vibrating. I slept through that shit like nothing, man. I think you can track your heart rate too. Yeah, and it gives you notifications about when you're being a lazy piece of shit. Like, I woke up and my Apple Watch was like, you haven't done anything in hours. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, motherfucker, it's called sleeping, you piece of shit. And when I was watching A Complete Unknown, why don't you get up for a minute? You've been sitting for 2 hours. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm not getting up in the middle of this fucking theater. Do Apple Watches report you if you're stressed all the time? Well, I didn't get the one that like measures blood pressure or some shit. Mine is I was like, I don't need that shit. I didn't like, I don't need a reminder on my wrist to be like, you're dying. You are insanely unhealthy for your age. You will die at 32. Wait, that was a JK. I didn't know it vibrated. Lymphal. Okay, maybe I need one. Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe there's like a way to turn the vibration up, but I feel like this vibration ain't even worth all that. But let me see. I also have a Snoopy watch face. But I had to change it because Snoopy won't tell me the fucking temperature. So I have a picture of the Earth instead. My Apple Watch gives me like 20 high heart rate notifications a day. Mine is it was interesting because I left it on while I was sleeping, and it was interesting to see my heart rate like come to a standstill while I'm sleeping. Well, it didn't come to a standstill, but you know, it was interesting to see how it lowered. I'd never seen that happen with me. Damn, guys, I got 200 BPM right now. You guys make me so fucking nervous. Chill out, bro. No. I'll never fucking chill out. So, God, my throat hurts a little. Uh-oh. It's like a very, Nah, surely not. Surely not my niece sneezing directly onto my face 2 days ago. Surely not. Nah, it'll be nothing, man. There's a chance that both tomorrow and the day after I'll need to do more of the sponsored game. I'll definitely need to do it on one of the days. But they fucked with us so much that they were like, do you want to do a third stream? So, and since my ass is getting a new PC, you know I said, all right. You know I said, all right, we'll be there. We'll be there. It's just a matter of whether the paperwork's going to go through on time or some shit. Can you get another monitor? Why? I don't know what I would do with a third monitor. I had 3 monitors at one point. I realized, you know, I don't know. Could be fun. It would just become like a glorified fucking Spotify player, man. I would pay all that money just to have a Spotify player.
White people be like,
If you had 3, you'd have to update your starting screen. Yeah, that is true. That would really fuck it up, I guess. My friend has a vertical monitor for purely Spotify. I tried the vertical monitor move, and I was like, nah, this is crazy, man. I don't need to see this much of Twitter all at once. That's fucking scary. I was seeing like fucking 30 posts at the same time. It was horrifying. Is there a way to connect watch heart rate monitoring to OBS then media share to stream? I actually have a heart rate monitor, like a dedicated heart rate monitor that I bought one time for Mario Kart streams. And then someone in the chat was like, you should go to a doctor. And then I was like, I'm never doing this again. I was like, I don't need some motherfucker giving me fucking medical advice when they're in like fucking high school or some shit. I don't know if anyone remembers that stream. I think it was literally, yeah. I paid $100 for a heart rate monitor just to use it once. And now it's like somewhere in my... Dude, that shit was weird, man. You had to like fucking... You had to like rub water all over your fucking chest and shit before you... You had to moisten it up and shit. You had to moisten it up before you put it on. Like you couldn't even just raw dog that shit. Look, I won't lie, man. Now that I have this Apple Watch, like I be touching it. I'm fucking touching this shit. I'm fucking looking at the time. I'm like, oh, all right, what's the fucking temperature? All right. I scratched mine the fuck up at work. Dude, you fucked up. Big time. And I've just lost all my respect for you. Can't wait for you to have that fuck ass tan line. Well, I don't go outside, so. Oh, dude, today I was at a food court. And this guy walks in through the doors and really loudly to his friend in English said, "Man, I'm not fucking with any F slurs." And I was like, holy shit. I was like, damn, bro. That guy wasn't playing around. Which, you know what? I've realized something about Estonia. Not to say that there aren't homophobic Estonians, believe me, there are. But the only time I've ever seen like outward homophobia in public, it's been like some motherfucker from Germany, the UK. It's always been someone that's like not from here. They come to my country and they immediately become homophobic. Like, it's crazy. I'm so excited for the Sims 2 stream. Okay, well, that's not happening right now. I don't really even know what we're doing. Look, truth is, we were supposed to do It Takes Two, but I fucked up. And now Prezzo is, he's tucked in the bed. He's tucked in the bed. He's wiggling his toes. Do you have any movie recommendations? No, honestly, like I don't really watch movies. No, I don't know. That's a very broad question. Also, I need to switch off this radio because I'm looking at the radio and we're about 5 tracks away from a Kanye track hitting the building. So I need to pivot to another playlist. I need something to watch. Well, watch Paddleton. I always tell people to watch Paddleton. And like there's like a 10% chance that they actually do. Watch a rom-com on Valentine's Day. Well, Valentine's Day is almost over and I just went live, so you're not watching shit. You're watching this, right? I hate Paddleton, sorry. That's fine. It's okay.
Why you got so many necklaces? Why you got necklace?
Code.
I'll never watch it again, though. I'm actually about to watch it again. I want to watch it again soon. God, I am so excited for the summer. Me and Prezzo, we're going on a fucking tour, bro. We're going on a tour. We're gonna change the fucking world this summer. We're not coming to Arizona. We're not coming to America. We're doing EU. Studying abroad in Australia this summer, please visit. I do want to visit Australia in the next year. I think it would be good. I think it'd be good to check it out. See if it's worth the commitment. EU, more like PU. Well, enjoy your 30 fucking minutes, asshole. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I want to go to New York again, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Seeing little Timothy Chalamet walking around New York, being like, "I just want to play my guitar. I love my guitar so much." It made me want to go back to New York, not to play guitar, but just to like kind of walk around. Maybe I get a harmonica, dude. No, I'll get a noise complaint so fast. Can't even, you know what? You can't even fucking spread the joy of music anymore. Can't even do that nowadays, man. Art is dead. It's fucked up. Look, guys. What the hell did it just do? Oh my god, it's leaking my schedule. And it says no events today. It's a nightmare. Look, Earth. Just told someone I was watching aksel and they said OMG memories. That's nice. Can I send you a link of some shoes and you tell me if they're ugly or not? Yes. But you know what? Here's the problem with me and shoes. I feel like I really, like, I don't know how to pick out good shoes. I suck at it, dude. I feel like whenever I try to go and buy some shoes, it stuns me. I sit there for hours and I'm like, why does every shoe look kind of ugly? She got big ass feet. I do. Do you guys want to see them? I only have one pair of shoes. I have like 6. And I hate most of them. Alright, let's see this. You could pull these off. It's not bad at all. Lock it in. Lock in the purchase. In fact, I'm going into their support chat right now and I'm saying that they're about to receive a purchase. Before we get started, first name, last... Fuck you. Can't even spread the joy nowadays. I have my big ass boots. One of the first things I ever bought with my YouTube money was a pair of Timbs, and I was so excited because I was like, I've always wanted a pair, but I was too broke, so I bought a beautiful pair of Timbs, and then 4 months into having them, I somehow, I don't know how, I stepped into like a big puddle of tree sap. And now there's sap all over them, and I don't know what to do. It's like fucked up, dude. There's like one piece of sap where someone pointed out to me once. They were like, "Is that blood on your shoes?" And I was like, "What?" And then I had to say, no, that's not. Sap is actually the devil, which doesn't come off. Yeah, because I tried to get one of it off, and it like fucking, it started like destroying the shoe, dude. And I'm like, I don't know where the fuck, I don't know where it came from. I don't know why there's this sap all over my shoes. I feel like someone took my shoes in the middle of the night and fucking covered them in sap. No, yeah, they word to the wise, if you get a pair of Timbs, you got to get ready to like fucking nurture them like they're your babies, because I didn't do that, and now I just have totally fucked up looking boots. Tim's is a special cleaner, I think, but I don't know if it'll work. The lady at the store when I bought him, she tried to sell me this cleaner, and you know what I said to her? I said, mind your own business. I said, I don't know where you think I'm walking in, but it's not a place where I need some fancy ass cleaner. And then I walked right into a puddle of sap. So maybe it was her. Maybe it was like she put like a little curse on me. Which, I mean, honestly is pretty uncalled for, but whatever. I don't give a shit. God, I love your name, Lockpick Gamer. I always see your name and I'm always like, that's a good ass. It's a good ass name. I love it. I can't stop looking down at it, man. Like, what is it going to do? Change the time? Sometimes, like once a minute. I think next out of the Oscar-nominated movies, I'm going to watch, what is it called? Like Memoirs of a Snail? Memoir of a Snail. I'm going to watch that next. I also did watch the first 20 minutes of Wicked. And in that moment, I realized, I don't really want to watch this right now. I don't know. Ariana Grande was flying around a bubble, and I said, I need to be in a different mood to watch this, so I'll go back to it. But in that moment, I wasn't feeling it. But, you know, it seemed fun. They were singing a little bit and stuff. I don't know. The songs weren't bad. That movie does not need to be as long as it is. I mean, like, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but I accidentally muted and missed your opinion. My opinion was very tame. If you can't handle it, it's only part one, and it's longer than the entire stage musical. Damn, dude, they're going to be back. They're going to be back in like 2 years. I wonder if they're going to drop the second Wicked before the next Batman. I know that's like, I know they're going to film the next Batman like at the end of the year, but like, I don't know, man. I'm like so burnt on it that I don't even trust them, man. It comes out this year, they say November. Okay, yeah, so it's it's actually gonna happen. Pattinson was pretty busy with that cloning sci-fi movie. Didn't he film that like fucking 2 or 3 years ago, and then it just kept getting delayed? Like, what the hell has he even been doing, dude? Do you see this? What is this? Damn, dude. Okay, the purple laces are crazy. The purple laces are insane. Love how kind of crazy he is. Dude, I fuck with the big coat. You know why? Because I recently bought a big coat as well. First big coat that I ever owned in my life. And I love it. It's amazing, dude. It makes me feel so cool. Also, I sent Prezzo this and he put it on his story. So I wanted to be publicly known that I was the one that first brought this to Prezzo's attention. But this Toni Collette Instagram story had me in like fucking tears, dude. She posted Stanley Kubrick confession, 1999. I filmed all the moon landings, confessions of a dead man. And then she commented on her own story and said, "Is this real?" Look, I'll say it. Y'all gotta hop on the Toni Collette Instagram if you're not already on there. She has like a really good Instagram. She's just like mom posting the whole time. Like she loves being like, "Oh, I'm in Venice. Look at the beautiful canals. I have a glass of wine." And I'm like, dude, I love that. I love that for you. Another good stop motion is Marion Max. I love Marion Max. It's one of my favorite animated movies ever, which is why I want to watch Memoir of a Snail. Wait, do you guys have a favorite biopic? Do you guys have like a favorite? What's your goat biopic? I always forget The Social Network, even though I love that movie so much. I always forget that it's a biopic. When I'm like thinking about biopics, like The Social Network never enters my brain for some reason. Because it's just that good. It's like so above every other biopic. Oh yeah, Spencer is good. See, the problem is that I think, honestly, for most people that are worthy of a biopic, look, I get it. Like half the time they're fucking dead, and it's like, oh, let's not shit on the memory of the dead. But like, if we're not gonna actually be honest about what the person was, what's the point? You know what I mean? I'm not saying this as like anyone that's ever done anything that's even slightly wrong should be burning in hell. But I think like that's what kind of makes a biopic intriguing, is you see the rise and the fall, and then maybe the rise again. That's why I loved Walk the Line, because it was a very honest biopic. It was like, look, Johnny Cash, he went a little bit crazy for a bit. He went a little bit crazy, and you know what? He learned from it. Better Man was honest. Yeah, I really want to watch Better Man. Elvis, I wouldn't say Elvis was like a good biopic. It was, you know what it was? It was like a good fan edit. It was like a typical Baz Luhrmann thing where he kind of just went insane. And like, you know, half the movie you're wondering like, what the fuck is going on? But the problem, well, there's quite a few problems with that film. But I would say one of the bigger ones is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks in that movie gives easily just one of the worst performances I think I've ever fucking seen in my life. I don't know how that far into your career as like a world famous, one of the most legendary actors, you can just drop something like that. Like, I don't know what that voice he was doing was. I don't know what the guy actually sounded like that he was playing, but like, there's no way he sounded like that. There's no fucking way, man. Steve Jobs one where it focused on the 3 product launches was really good also. I've seen both of the Steve Jobs ones. The Michael Fassbender one and the Ashton Kutcher one. I saw the Ashton Kutcher one when it was like pretty new, when I was a kid, and everybody hated on it, which I think was like fair enough. I don't really remember what happens in the movie, but I was pissed off because I was like, you know, I was a kid, so I was one of those people where it's like, you can't hate on the movie because Ashton Kutcher actually looks exactly like him, so you can't hate on it, dude. It's a fucking amazing movie because he looks exactly like Steve Jobs, and then everybody would hate on me, even though I was, you know, I was also a Ashton Kutcher hater from day one because I for some reason as a kid really loved 2.5 Men, and then when he came in, I was like, oh, this guy fucking blows, man. He's not like Charlie, dude. Charlie's way cooler than this. Charlie Sheen is so cool in this fucking movie, man. In this show. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let me thank these subs real quick. Renter House, I think it was 20 months. Cherry Case, 2 months. Evil Burger, 32 months. Evil Burger, think of the 32 months. Emily freaking Jane, think of the 25 months. Yvette the Hater, think of the 41 months. Weechi, 28 months. Gibbendorf, 18 months. Clemism, think of the 51 freaking months. Real Choice Subin, think of the 39 months. Kaylee, think of the 48 months. Angelinos, think of the 36 months. ZZZ Bree, think of the 27 months. Just Very Cute, think of the 25 months. Sluggy, thank you for the 1 year. And Bridget, thank you for the 22 months. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but there's too many biopics that are like.
White people be like,
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think for biopics, the family should give their blessing, and then they should just kind of they should fuck off a little bit, because there's too many biopics where like family or, you know, maybe members of the band or some shit, they step in and they're like, no. This needs to be like a celebration of what a chill ass guy this motherfucker was. And then you do one peruse of the wiki page and it's like, I mean, I won't lie, man. Like reading this wiki page was more interesting than fucking watching the movie. Remember the Stephen Hawking biopic? I do remember it. I never watched it though. Like, I don't know, man. Like, okay, you're a musician. They're making a biopic about you. We want to see how at like 22 you like fucking lost your mind and how you were like kind of a piece of shit. We want to see that, okay? I don't want to see some like heartwarming thing about how a poor boy comes out of a town and plays the guitar and everybody loves. I don't give a shit. I want to see you fucking do a line, motherfucker. Ew. Iron Claw was good. They did forget that brother though. That's like a. It's as crazy as it sounds. Like, I get it. I kind of understand. But it's just the idea of it is so sad that they like didn't even acknowledge the existence of one of the brothers, because like it is really a story that is so sad that like I feel like in its full version you couldn't have even put it into a movie without it just being insane, like insanely depressing. They left out a whole ass brother. Yeah, they left out there was another brother who also had a very tragic story. It's just a very, you know, it's a very sad story with that family. But it is a very good film. It's heartbreaking. Oh yeah, I watched Baby Girl. Kind of boring. kind of boring a little bit. Like, I don't know. I expected more. I expected a lot more from it. I feel like, I don't know, like, it felt like it was like I don't, look, if you say that it's like afraid to commit, then it's like, someone will say, oh, that's like the point of the movie. That's like the point of the movie, that, everything is like so apprehensive, and there's like no, well, it's like, I don't know, man. Harris Dickinson's character. What am I supposed to give a shit about this guy? Don't get me wrong, I love Harris Dickinson. But like, I don't know, man. The whole like dynamic between them, I just like really, I don't know. I didn't really care for it. And I do think it was a good movie. It was a good movie to show some fucking cock, to be honest. I think it's crazy to do a movie like this and not even show like a little slither of cock. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, I don't understand this. Like, I think the thing is that I'm not even saying this for like purely perverted reasons. The reason why I'm saying this is because, like, I don't know, like, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like if you are willing to show cock in your film, number one, it shows, usually the film is of higher quality. I don't know. Every movie I've seen with cock in it, it's like, the filmmakers have like really committed themselves, and they're like, all right, fuck it, we'll show a cock, and it shows that they're like a little bit tuned in. They're a little bit tuned in, and they kind of know what they're doing. Saltburn, well, there's exceptions to every rule. But mostly, I don't know. Like, it's like, why do we keep doing this thing where it's like only the women gotta get naked, man? Show some fucking balls, man. Show some fucking balls hanging out the fucking pants, bro. Goddamn. Show some fucking dick. I don't give a shit. Show it. You can't do a whole fucking sex movie and not even like allude to the existence of a penis. You know what I mean? I don't even know if they acknowledge that a penis exists in this film. And I'm not saying that it's like, it's not like integral, because let's be honest, Challengers was like a million times better without really showing anything. It's not like 100% necessity, but I feel like with Baby Girl, it was just like, it was like a part of the problem. It was like a symptom of the problem, I think. I mean, penis wouldn't have made it worse. I think that's true. It definitely would not have made it worse. But I'm sure that there's probably people that really loved Baby Girl, and I'm very happy for them. I'm glad that they could enjoy it. There's only penis in the freaky document. Oh, there was penis. See what I mean? See what I'm talking about? If they're fucking dialed in. If they got a fucking. And this is another thing, all right? Let's put the fucking horse cocks away for a second too, okay? Let's be honest. Not everybody's got like a fucking 7-incher soft on standby, okay? Let's get some smaller ones on the fucking screen as well, man. Let's get it. You know what? I'm gonna become a fucking filmmaker. I'm gonna put cock in all of my fucking films, dude. Every single one. There's gonna be just fucking cock everywhere. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm fucking infiltrating. I'm infiltrating Hollywood. Nosferatu had cock. It did. And that was like a pretty good movie. It's like a pretty good film. Queerhead cock. I've heard about the queer cock, but I've yet to see the film. I just came over to say, oh, don't worry about it. Red Rocket. Yeah, that is. See what I mean? Queer is good as fuck. I saw it in theater. I'm shocked to see that it's at like a 3.4 on Letterboxd. I guess people don't. They don't really fuck with it that much, I guess. Queer's so good, don't believe people. I don't ever believe the people. The people are full of shit. If there's one group on planet that I don't trust, it's the people. Challenge is like 3.8, I don't know how. I think I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I do feel better than the people that don't like challengers. I feel like I just kind of get it. You know what I mean? And I pity the ones that don't. My friend hit the pen too hard before queer and got scared and found out he was gay. Everyone has that one movie where you discover that a little bit. Happens to everyone, I think. And if you're going to say, oh, it hasn't happened to me, then it's coming. My mom's friend watched Challengers and said she didn't like it because there's too much tennis. Dude, the fucking stupid ass tennis motherfuckers that were like, oh, the way this portrays tennis is not accurate at all. Shut the fuck up, man. All right? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, you fucking loser. Go hit the courts, man. Like, I enjoyed the tennis shots. Obviously, I think that movie's damn near perfect, frankly. I don't know if there's anything I'd change about it. It's insane. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It'll be one of those, like, first time watches in the cinema that I'll never forget about. But, like, I don't know, man. So I was saying, you should watch it. It was my top one movie last year. Oh, also another thing that happened in the theater was there was a trailer playing, and all of a sudden I hear Al Pacino's voice, and I went, and then literally like a second and a half before I did that, it said a film by Johnny Depp, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, fuck, dude. Unless I like misread it, I don't know. Like that's like kind of like a random thing for I didn't realize he had his fucking name like that. But like, you know, Al Pacino doesn't know what he's doing, okay? He doesn't know what's going on. His eyes are still seeing Oppenheimer. He's confused. Yeah, he don't got internet. He's being taken advantage of. He's too old.
White people be like,
Aces, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub. What should we do today? I'm sorry, I don't have a plan for today. I fucked up because it takes two shit. Tomorrow and the day after, I'll have more planned streams, and next week as well. Next week we're gonna go crazy with that. Do you have a plan for the next movie night? What should we do for the next movie night? challengers. There's just some censoring to do with challengers. Pixar night. I do want to do Monsters Inc. because I haven't watched that in God knows how long. Maybe a Studio Ghibli night. I'd be down to do that with Prezzo. I think that would be fun. It's one scene. It's two scenes. There's two scenes that are potentially TOS. Actually, there's like three scenes. The more I think about this, the more scenes there are that I'm like, I don't know. Monsters Inc. and Monsters Unity double feature would go crazy. Every time I've tried watching Monsters University, I go, oh man. The third one you're thinking of isn't that bad. What's the third one that I'm thinking of? Can you watch The Brave Little Toaster? Boner Slap? That wasn't even the one I was thinking of. Why can't we watch the One Direction movie? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. My eyes see Oppenheimer. Can you watch Click? Ooh, sorry to say, you're about maybe 5 years late at this point. When was that? That was like a long time ago. Moulin Rouge. Well, I'll watch Moulin Rouge probably on my own time. Guys, what music should I listen to right now? Teen Blurnt? Dean Blurnt? Did I just say teen? I did listen to this project. It's good. It's good. Fuck Dean Blunts. No. Okay, that guy called Dean Blunts, or whatever the fuck his name was. That guy has completely slaughtered the reputation of Dean Blunt. Now every time you mention Dean Blunt, they're like, oh, that guy that was on stage saying that shit. No, dude, different guy. Different guy that for some reason has almost the same exact fucking name. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I don't even know. I literally, the first time in my life I heard of him was when he was on stage or somewhere like saying insane shit. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Who is this and why have you taken my goat's name? Would you be mad if I said I hypothetically hooked up with my BFF with your stream up right now? Well, right now, like it's happening as we speak. Get off the fucking phone, dude. Put the damn stream down, dude. You look like a Radiohead fan. I mean, I you know, I've been into Radiohead in my time. Oh, dude, there was in the Timothy Chalamet picture. I'm using that now. Cool. Thank you for sharing. The Timothy Chalamet picture, the Bob Dylan picture, the Bob Dylan flick. Right? They kept doing that thing where like a guy walks in the frame and he's like, "Hey, I'm Johnny Cash." Like they would always say like, "Hey, I'm like they would say their full name so the audience could be like, "Oh my god, dude. Oh my god." There was a point where like a guy walked in and he looked exactly like Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead. I'm like, no fucking way. Johnny Greenwood was there, bro. He was there in 1965. He was there in 1965 and he's going to come in and he's going to say, my name's Johnny Greenwood, or whatever the fuck he sounds like. That fucking lunatic. God, I'm going to be thinking about this movie for a while. Edward Norton was good at it too. He did like the little like Mr. Rogers, like I'm playing my banjo and I have a great time doing it. Thank you for listening to me play my banjo. Love Edward Norton. Yeah, he's like a real fucking little cutie, huh? He's a fucking little, he's a little sweetheart, a little cutie, huh? Let's say I love his work. Let's say that, is Edward Norton a Scientologist? I get sinister vibes from him. No. But I think the only thing about Edward Norton is like he did like the Hulk movie, the first Hulk movie, when they were trying to like reboot the MCU. And I think he just kind of hated it. He like fucking hated being on the movie. So he got kicked off. He was no longer allowed to be the Hulk. They took his Hulk rights away. But yeah, he would have been a way better Bruce Banner though. I don't know what goes into being like a good Bruce Banner. You only be honest about that if you're big like Harrison Ford. Why did Harrison Ford do like the new Captain America movie? Because that's what I read. It was like he hated it. He didn't give a shit. So like, why did you do it? Money? Guys, we're talking about Harrison Ford. Like what? How much more does he need? Harrison Ford net worth. Brother, you got $300 million, man. What the fuck is this shit? Robert De Niro's the same shit. He also has $300 million. And he's like fucking, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's more to it. I don't know if it's just money. There's got to be more to it. Because with Robert De Niro, you know what I think it is? He was trying to recapture his youth by being in these raunchy roles with Zac Efron where he was jorking his little old cock. He was trying to recapture his youth. He has like 10 kids too. He has $300 million. You know, I don't really know if it's the fucking, I don't care what the public excuse is. To be honest with you, I can go give an interview right now and just fucking make up a bunch of fucking bullshit baloney, bro. I could do it right now. I want to know what the real intent. I want to know what's going on behind those fucking eyes. I'm getting dick down bug mode with this stream on. Is that okay? Bug mode. Bug mode is fucking crazy, man. Do bugs fuck? Dude. The male bee fucking blows a load and dies, bro. It blows a load and fucking dies. It's like, you know, everything that's alive indulges in some way or another. So many bugs die after they reproduce. Fucking pussies. Fucking deadbeats. Like the fuck? Let's do some geoguessr. Do you know snails fight to be the dad so they can leave? Dude, that's fucked up, man. That breaks my heart. Type of shit I'm on, kidding? You think absentee fathers are a big joke to you? That's disgusting, dude. Let's see what's going on here. What the fuck happened to the sign, dude? All right. Right here. Lock it in. Free points. Psh. The demolition has begun. The fucking demolition has begun. Guys, what game should I play when I get my new computer? Should we do, should I do Red Dead 2 RP? Yeah, I'm gonna stream the Oscars. Me and Prezzo, we're gonna fucking double team that shit. I've canceled all my birthday plans so I can be here on March 2nd. Fuck them for moving that shit forward. God, this place is beautiful. Can you stream February 25th? Nah. I'm gonna be hungover from Estonian Independence Day, which is February 24th. What is this gorgeous place? Can you not stream on July 27th? I want to celebrate my 22nd. The idea of, like, if I go live, you cancel your plans. I'm gonna put it somewhere in the middle here. Yeah, you know what? It would have been South Africa or Lesotho. My bad. She can't stream on my birthday. You want me to die? Nah, I'll be live. Probably, I'll be live. And you know the thing is, if I won't be live, Prezzo will. God, I want to just... They just want to lay down there. They just want to lay down there. I'm allergic to grass pollen. Yikes. Yikes. I want to lay in that grass and eat the bugs in it. You know what this is giving? This is giving Brisbane, bro. You know what this is giving? This is giving Lowood near Brisbane. Or Brisbane. Lock in, dude. You can't let a French person beat you. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. The fucking soul read. Woo. I got GPS. I got a Google Maps up on my Apple Watch, my brand new Apple Watch. Oh. Yeah, I got Google Maps tattooed on my eyelids. Nom. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. Well, you know what? Looks like I'm about to be getting my ass beat by a little Frenchie. Oh my god, imagine fucking falling into one of these holes and fucking dying. Fucking passing away. Alright, am I a car or am I a fucking guy with legs walking? Like, what's going on? What the where the fuck are we? I will not be imagining that. You're no fun, man. Come on. Let's think about death together. Oh. Also, if you put in chat you missed flags, it means I will ignore your message because I consider it cheating. I will not go back. If I missed a flag, that's on me, dude. No way, we're in fucking Cairo, bro. You know what this is? This is the Troy Rivera's, the Troy Sivan pyramids in Quebec. What the fuck? Okay, so we're just putting fucking signs everywhere now? We're just putting any fucking sign anywhere in the world now? We're putting a big ass sign? It's a World War I battlefield? See, I don't support war. Dude, you got cooked. Thank you, Kendrick. I knew it looked like it was blown up. I just thought the fucking Earth did that, dude. I thought it just, you know, a naturally occurring minefield. Hello, could you tell me where we are, please? God, I love this game, man. And I'm so psyched that Rainbolt made this like a viable thing to play on stream. Thank you so much, Rainbolt. You fucking hero. But also it's like, you know, who wouldn't love this, man? We're just looking at that fucking Earth together. All of us here together, and we're looking at this fucking random-ass warehouse in the middle of nowhere. Ever met Rainbow? I don't know, like, I don't even know he was, like, meetable. Wait, this is Estonian, dude. This literally in Estonian means like pooping, and then this means basement. I'm not even kidding. Pooping basement, but it's not grammatically. It wouldn't be correct. You wouldn't say pooping basement in this way. This would be like I'm pooping. That's like the. That's like how that word is put. It's like I'm pooping. I don't know, man. It's always South Africa. It's always South Africa. Oh. Are you pooping? No, not me. Sorry, I'm just getting warmed up, man. Carl Barks, 420. Thanks so much. I'm making up, well, I'm not making anything up, but I am coming to a conclusion. I think it's right here. No doubt about it. Guys, put a 1 in chat of your birthdays in January, put a 2 in chat of your birthdays in February, put a 3 in chat of your birthdays in March, put a 4 in chat of your birthdays in April, put a 5 in chat of your birthdays in May, put a 6 in chat of your birthdays in June, put a 7 in the chat of your birthdays in July, put a 8 in chat of your birthdays in August, put a 9 in chat of your birthdays in September, put a 10 in chat of your birthdays in October, put a 11 in chat of your birthdays in November, put a 12 in chat of your birthdays in December. Learn the word it's etc. Yeah, well, farm to table, bro. Learn the farm to table. New Hampshire. Is there a month to be born in where you're more likely to be gay? You know what it is? It's probably fucking February, dude. Pride Month? Okay, well, they didn't name it. They didn't make that Pride Month just because they were like, oh, you're more likely to be born gay in this month. There's no. Why not July, the literal Pride Month? Well, you know. Am I stuck in here? I see. I just got, quote unquote, done moving. I'm very tired. Well, I'll say what. Your message was very moving to me. Whoa. Now that is a fucking fit. Oh my god, we're in Germany, dude. You busy this weekend? I need some help setting up furniture. Yeah, I'm busy this weekend fucking not doing that. Knew it. Knew it. I just was kind of toying around a little bit. You guys ever get a... You ever You ever get a fucking good pair of pants and you just wear them until you fucking can't wear them anymore? That's me right now. I got a good ass pair of pants like a week ago and I just can't stop wearing them. Because you know what? It feels good when like people are like, "Oh, are those new pants?" And I'm like, "Well, technically they're new to me." We're in Madagascar. Oh, congrats, dude. Congrats. You saw the sign. Oh, you're so fucking cool. What the... Dude, come on, man. That's barely. You got a new sweater, hoodie, and just be wearing that on only for the next month? Oh, yeah. Or sometimes you come up with a new outfit. You discovered a new combination of clothing. What?
White people.
What? Are you fucking high? Are you high out of your fucking mind? Put the damn pen down, bro. What the fuck are you smoking? Home Depot, Iraq. Thank you so much. You find a new combination of... you unlock a new outfit. You unlock a new outfit. And you just wear that outfit over and over again because your life has been changed. I love Poland. Damn. I do love Poland. AI ads. Yeah, my bad. I asked Twitch to only give me AI ads on my channel. Peekaboo. I'm looking in through your windows. Oh my god, guys. I should do a Red Dead 2 stream on the alt channel. When I get my new fucking PC, bro. It's Poland, bro. I told you. Whoa, I thought there was a volcano going off and there was a fucking big cloud of fucking shit coming out of it. You know what this is? This is the easiest Costa Rica of my life. Fuck you! Fuck you! You looked right at a sign that said Chiapas. Well, I'm sorry, I don't really know what that means. I'm gonna be. I gotta keep it 100 in the chat room. I didn't know it. I didn't know what that meant. You ever fucking order a big bowl of noodles and it's not even that good? That's what happened to me today. Shit kind of blew, bro. Shit kind of blew. That's a lit ass bus. You're playing Inzoi when it comes out? We will do an Inzoi stream. Just to see, you know, what it's about. Look, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm gonna go Mexico again. And I was right. For the uneducated, what's Inzoi? It's like a Sims competitor. It's like a life simulator. I think made in Korea. And it looks interesting. I don't know if it's going to be good. There's parts of it that I think look great, but like I wonder what the actual gameplay is going to be like. You play GeoGuessr 2. Why is this my new favorite stream? Thank you. The payment will hit your account tomorrow. No freaking way, dude. It's a fucking... It's a heckin' doggo, dog. Alright. You know they're talking about their wives. You know they're having some conversation about their wives right now. Hold on a minute. Dude, I can't tell if this is like Eastern Europe or South America right now. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what's going on. Okay, no, this is... I don't know, man. Fuck! Oh, thank God you're doggy doo-doo. What the hell? That person vanished. Aren't garages like kind of hilarious? Like, yeah, let me also bring my car into the house. Like, pff, whatever, dude. Oh, that's a pretty house, though. Like, what's next? The fucking house for horses? Well, come on. This is the most Romanian shit I've ever seen in my life. So for more than just cars, bro, you wouldn't get it. Oh, yeah, the fucking Peloton that nobody uses. You should do stand-up. Okay, here's a little stand-up bit. Girls, you ever talk to a girl? You ever talk to a freaking girl, dude? Like, what the hell is going on? You ever have a dog bark at you? Like, what the hell are you even saying, bro? What is it? Alright, hold on. Zoom in. I don't know. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. You ever fucking... Hmm. Damn, dude, this is a slow bleed. Would you actually ever try stand-up? No, I don't think so. It's not really interesting to me, and I also think, like... I think it's, I don't know, I feel like 99% of the people that do stand-up don't realize that, like, the traditional way to do it is kind of dead as fuck. Like, you gotta do, like, some Conor O'Malley shit, where you make it, like, a whole performance art type shit. Like, I think the overwhelming majority of people that try to do it, you can't really pull it off anymore by just, like, going on stage and being like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then, like, performing it. Like, I think the overwhelming majority of people that try to do it, you can't really pull it off anymore by just, like, going on stage and being like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then, like, performing it. Like, I think the overwhelming majority of people that try to do it, you can't really pull it off anymore by just, like, going on stage and being like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then, like, performing it. Like, I think the overwhelming majority of people that try to do it, you can't really pull it off anymore by just, like, going on stage and being like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then, like, performing it. Like, I think the overwhelming majority of people that try to do it, you can't really pull it off anymore by just, like, going on stage and being like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then, like, performing it. Like, I think the overwhelming majority of people that try to do it, you can't really pull it off anymore by just, like, going on stage and being like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then, like, perfor being like, oh, isn't this crazy? Some can. I won't lie, there are some that are still like pretty funny, but it's like a medium that has been completely tainted by the lazy fucks that habit Austin, Texas. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bill Burr is great. I love Bill Burr. Wow. Holy shit. I just think if you're a comedian, the first thing you should stop doing is complaining about people not finding you funny. I think as soon as you complain even once about someone not liking your joke, you've lost. Like, if you're gonna say some stupid ass shit, you might as well like fucking stand on it instead of saying some like dumbass garbage and then spending the next like 6 months being on a press tour being like, oh, fucking cancel culture, man, which I can't believe they still do. Like, it's insane. I think the whole like DEI conversation has like added more wind to their sails. God, that's beautiful. Wait. I think I know where this is. I just need to... Where did this car go? Also, I just like hate... I hate all of those conversations that like Joe Rogan and his pals have where they just sit in a room and they're like, oh, isn't it crazy, man? No one else can do what we do. There's very few people that can do stand-up comedy. And it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I went to school with maybe like 50 guys that could put together a pretty fucking funny set. Mm-hmm. God, this is beautiful though. Damn. God damn. This is actually specifically... Alright, hold on, I'm thinking. It's the state of Rio de Janeiro, dude. Come on. Knew it. Yep. Like, I also think another thing that a lot of stand-up comedians don't realize is that whenever they do like a little LGBTQ bit, I think honestly one of the main reasons why people don't find it funny is not even because it's like offensive, which I mean half the time it is, not gonna lie. It's like very like, I don't know, it's not like very well thought at all, and it's trying to like pander to the fucking assholes in the crowd, but also because sometimes they come up with a joke and they think they're the first person to have ever said it in their fucking life. But it's like, if you've ever even like lived in this universe for 2 seconds, you've heard it. You've heard it. So it's like not even original. It's nothing new. I do enjoy like a little bit of a my recent kick has been watching like commentary videos that like destroy Joe Rogan. Like, I do kind of enjoy hate watching him because I think he's so sad. He's literally like, even though he's like, you know, he now he has this like huge platform and shit, he's still so sad because I think like deep down he knows that he'll never be like a funny guy. He'll always be he'll always be the guy that like has the funny friends. And I think it's like something that haunts him. He could make all the money in the. It's like Elon, dude. Elon is the same thing. He's so sad because nobody accepts him as a poster. Joe Rogan does have pretty fucking crazy nips. Also, here's another tip to any comedian podcasters. Just fucking like, look, I can't believe I'm going to say the fucking shut up and dribble, but like, dude, seriously? Just like fucking, I don't know, man. Stick to like fucking talking about, and I'm looking at you, Theo Vaughn. Like, bro, just like stick to fucking talking about your like trailer park stories and shit, man. Like, what? You don't even know shit about politics. What the fuck are you doing, bro? There's so many of these guys where like that apple gets tangled in front of them where it's like, oh my God, dude. If you start grifting a little bit, the number's gonna go up, but like you're already a millionaire, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Just a very like miserable way to go about it. God, this is beautiful though. I'm like honestly just taking in the scenery. I'm not even looking for anything. Not like there's anything to find out here, but it's gorgeous out here. Just seen Zach Fox. I feel so cool. Oh, I love Zach Fox. Wait, there's a city up ahead. I don't know. We need a new scenery. The hell? Hello? Okay. I'll take it. I mean, I have no problems with that. Sweden, it's Sweden. Quickly before this motherfucker comes back. What's up, Rhinestone Cowboy? But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, comedy is kind of needed to... It's needed like a breath of fresh air, and there are now people that are doing it in like a new way, which I think is great. That was a free win, by the way. That was crazy. Oh my God, dude. I've gone so far down the rabbit hole because I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance too. I've gone so far down the rabbit hole of like all the people that were like, they would be like in the Steam forums of the game being like, so apparently they made the main character gay now. And this was like 2 weeks before the game came out. And there was a guy that was posting like fucking paragraphs about how apparently there's no way to avoid being gay. And then he played the game and he was like, yep, it's true. There's no way to avoid being gay. I just had a male kiss. And then the developer came in and was like, you have to make like a very specific set of choices to get the gay outcome. Like, it doesn't just happen accidentally. You have to, like, kind of play into it. And I thought that was so funny because in my head, I was like, okay, this guy was like playing with fire. He was like kind of like testing the waters, and then he got real scared when he jumped headfirst in. Also, that's another part where my fucking cock argument comes in. Where's the damn fucking cock in this game? Okay, there's some boobs in the game. It's a fucking medieval game, bro. They had their fucking cocks out during that time. Put a fucking cock in the game, man. Jeez. Same with like fucking Cyberpunk. Okay, cool. We get to see cock on the fucking character selection screen. Give us cock in the whole game, man. The fuck? Yeah, alright. General Santos City? Damn. George Santos fell on. You run around naked, though? Yeah, but like, there should just be like a guy with his like fucking little cock out being like, hey man, I got my little cock out. And that's like his whole character. And then you're like, oh man, what? I was actually thinking about this today. I should make a rage bait channel. Where I make a series where I'm like, how would I fix this movie or game? And then I give like the worst takes of all time. I give it a new name. I go under like an alias. Because I was like thinking like, it would be so funny if I made like a review where I was like, the reason that the Bob Dylan biopic sucks is not because of like any other reason that's been mentioned before, but it's because that's Espanol, right? That's fucking, this is here. But the reason would be like, the movie sucks because James Mangold did not recast Joaquin Phoenix to play Johnny Cash. And just like random shit like that. And then farm a little bit of, look at this. I knew. That's that football knowledge, bro. That's that football knowledge. Interstellar, the music was too loud. The music was too loud in Interstellar. I couldn't focus. Challengers, they cheated on each other. They cheated on each other and made me sad. It reminded me of what's happened to me. Can we remake Breaking Bad but without Walter? I don't like him. Walter White is low-key a sociopath. That's an interesting take. Did you guys see that article where it was like 100 greatest TV characters ever? 63rd was Ruth Fisher, 6 Feet Under, which, I'll be honest, I'd put it higher considering some of the other fucking people that were listed there. Jeremy Allen White was 100th. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to discount it immediately because, I don't know. What is this, like Italy? I don't remember any sign that I saw. Fair enough. I was like, I'm not going to discount it immediately because, you know, this is the 100 greatest and there's been a lot of TV shows. And then fucking 5 down from the list was a fucking Ted Lasso character. Fuck you. Fuck off, bro. It was about the characters, the actors. I think it was like performances. So it was the performance that the actor delivered as the character. Who was number one? It was Veep, dude. It was Julie Louis Dreyfus. Is that what her name is? Her and Veep. Which I was like, is that show like really that good? That it's like the best character ever performed? Veep was hilarious. I'm not hating because I haven't seen it. I'm just curious. According to who is that list? What was it? Like Vulture or some shit? I don't remember who wrote it. Variety? I knew it was a V. After this round, we'll look through the list real quick. I don't know where this is, and this person doesn't know either. I'm gonna have a moment of relatability with them. I'm gonna drop the question mark. And then you know what? We're gonna scare them. We're gonna put Chile. Yo! Yes! Okay, hold on. The 100 greatest TV performances of the 21st century. So yeah, it's Jeremy Allen White as Carmen Berzotto. Yellowstone, which I'm convinced is not a real show. I don't know if anyone below the age of like 57 has seen Yellowstone, but... And yeah, then it's fucking Brett Goldstein as Roy Kent. I've seen a season of Ted Lasso, and I'm like, he wasn't bad. He was good, but like, come on, bro. Gilmore Girls. Kate Blanchett. This one, okay. I've seen like quite a bit of How I Met Your Mother, but I was never really that into it. I thought everybody like hated this part of the show. I thought this part of the show was like, everyone was like, what the fuck just happened? Okay, Julia Garner as Ruth Langmore. Absolutely. Should be higher, honestly. She was fucking unbelievable in this. Like, this is like a fucking... It's insanely good. Colin McLaughlin is Special Agent Dale Cooper, which, not gonna lie, 87th is a little bit insane. I would put it way higher. Steven Yeun is Danny Cho Beef, which he was very good in this show. So I'm not going to like hate on it. I thought it was an interesting inclusion. Michelle Williams, love her. Al Pacino as Roy Cohn, another... Who did it better, dude? Who did it better? Allison Williams... I saw this and I was like, all right, I'll watch Girls soon. I really want to watch Girls. And this might be what Makes me do it. Naya Rivera, Santana Lopez, Glee, which I did love her in the show. I was surprised though to see it on the list, just because like I didn't think they would do a pick like this, but I do think she was great in the show. Blake. I watched a season of You, and then I got to season 2 and I was like, oh, so he's just going to keep doing this over and over again. Yeah, Above Kyle MacLachlan is fucking crazy. Nicole Kidman. Rami Malek. It got so much worse because he became British. He became British. Oh my god, I love Patricia Clarkson. I love her. I haven't seen Sharp Objects, but I love Patricia Clarkson. Anthony Starr's Homelander. I think like another layer was added to his performance when you realized like maybe he was just like he wasn't even acting, dude. Maybe he was Homelander, bro. Phil Dunphy. Pretty freaking funny when I see a little clip of Phil Dunphy. I do laugh. I've heard Insecure is really, really good. David Harbour's Jim Hopper, Stranger Things. Stranger Things, to be honest with you, is not a real show to me. I don't think I'll ever watch it in my life. My whole life I've just been hearing people discuss it, but like I don't really know what's going on in it. Caitlin Olsen. Fair enough, honestly. She's so good in it. She's so good in it. She's fucking amazing in it. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Dude. I honestly think that Marsha Cross as like Brie Vandekamp is like, it's like pretty damn near close to like fucking Tony Soprano level casting, where like she was born to fucking play this role. She is so good in it. She is like fucking amazing in this role. She's so good. WandaVision. Abbott Elementary. Oh, my goat. My goat. Honestly, I would put it in the top 15. I think she does a fucking amazing job, and I think Ruth Fisher is just probably one of my favorite characters. Like it's so interesting because like she'll say like the smallest thing and I'll tear up. There's so much depth to the character that like it feels like whatever she says, it's all so layered. I'm immediately like she's so good. Which Ben Linus also really good character. I love Ben Linus in Lost. Probably one of my favorite things about the show. I haven't even heard about Big Love. Big Love. Hannibal. Mads Mikkelsen is Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal. I would say yes, absolutely. I love Abed. I can't believe Battlestar Galactica is a real show, dude. For so long, I thought it was a thing that they made up on The Office. I never realized it was like a real fucking thing. Like, Battlestar Galactica is like, how can we give like the most like stereotypically nerdy name to a show so that we can use it as like a punchline in a show? That's what I thought it was. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. This was like a show that Redditors used to hype up a lot. I don't know if it's good though. I never heard anyone else talk about it. Wait, is it actually called Downton Abbey? I thought it was called Downtown. I don't really. I thought I was about to be like, did they make a typo? Is it actually called that? That's crazy. Ken Long as Eric Tao Industry. I'm not gonna lie. Realizing that he's in it, because he is amazing in everything I've ever seen him, it did make me think about watching Industry. Because I love him. He's so good. He's such a great actor. Susie Essman as Susie Green, Curb Your Enthusiasm. GOAT. I do want to watch Shogun as well. Sarah Goldberg as Sally Reed Berry. She was great. The Good Place, I put on 2 episodes and I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm moving on with my life. Okay, like 45th of all, like, of the 21st century. Like, don't get me wrong. Great, love it, but like some of the characters that have been already mentioned, some of the actors and actresses that have already been named, I don't know if like I feel good with 45th. I don't know, man. Oh my god, goat character. Oh man, Orange is the New Black used to be like the fucking coolest show of all time. Like I loved that show, but then I gave up like 3 seasons in, I think. Danny McBride. Pen 15. Penis. Oh my god, he is good in Atlanta. I never finished Atlanta. Ugly Betty. Where my Ugly Betty heads at? '30th is mental, bruv. But she is like really, really good in the role. Don't get me wrong. I just think I think, you know, 30th is fucking crazy a little bit, no? Friday Night Lights. Deserved. Honestly, could be even higher. Fleabag is amazing. Fucking love Catherine O'Hara. I didn't even know she was in Schitt's Creek. But I love her. Alec Baldwin. Laura Dern. Love Laura Dern. Honestly, yes. She was so good in this. Dude, I missed the week to week of The Curse coming out. And every week we'd go live here and we'd say, what is going on, guys? Is this show going anywhere? I've been meaning to watch this for maybe, like, ever since it came out, really. But I don't know if I'm ever going to. But I do love her, and maybe one day I will. Kate Winslet. Oh my god. So fucking deserved. So deserved. She's so good. It's fucking crazy. Okay, a bunch of fake shows here. And I mean, like, yeah. Yeah. You know, like, you can't really disagree. You know, it's been discussed to death, but you can't disagree. It's like, you know, you kind of have to. I loved her character, and what is her name? Like Meredith. I loved they were my favorite characters on the show when I watched this as a kid. Also deserved. She's amazing. Some people were a little bit pissed off that like Bob Odenkirk got snubbed because this is like one character, one actor per show. But it's like, I can't be mad. She was amazing in it. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, has anybody in the chat seen The Leftovers? Because I kind of want to watch it, but I've been putting it off because it got canceled. So I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. I've heard that it's like really, really good, but the fact that it got canceled is a little bit. It just finished. I thought it got canceled. That's what everybody says. The Leftovers. Yeah, it was canceled. The Leftovers was canceled by HBO due to low viewership numbers and ratings. It was very Twin Peaks-esque. Yeah, I've heard that too. Oh my god. This, he is so good. He is so good in The Wire. He is incredible in this show. Absolutely deserved. And I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's like, yeah, I mean, you know. This is another show that I hadn't heard of until I looked at this list. And now I'm kind of curious. Like, what is this? It says HBO. If it says HBO, I take a little bit of a closer look. Elizabeth Moss is Peggy Olson. I can't be mad because she's so good in the show. She's fucking incredible. But I do think the thing about Elizabeth Moss is like, I think she'll probably have like more roles where she's going to be incredible. While I think John Hamm will never do anything good in his life again. And I think John Hamm was meant to be Don Draper. That was like his thing. Like I think like, you know, I would give it to John Hamm just because he has nothing else in his life. He has absolutely nothing else going for him. He does like Super Bowl appearances now. And I mean, like, all right. I was a little bit shocked. But I was like, yes. Absolutely. And then, yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Veep. Greatest character, 21st century. Which, look, I know I sound like a fucking broken record by giving this take, but I think it's a little bit unfair that they excluded The Sopranos because The Sopranos started in the 90s when it's like it really... It was mostly in the 2000s and it really took over. And I do think that, you know, James Gandolfini as Tony Soprano is like just one of the most... It is an absolutely insane performance, and it's like one of those performances where like I'll never get tired of reading about it because it just totally it took such a tragic toll on him. Like he gave his like he literally just basically gave his whole life to that role. Is there anyone from Boardwalk Empire? I don't think so. No Freaks and Geeks. That was the 90s, right? So that would be why. But yeah, it really made me think more about the fact of like, okay, one thing is like playing an evil guy in a movie, right? You pull up to like for like 3 to 6 months, and I'm sure it still kind of like takes a little bit of a mental toll. Because you probably have to like go to some weird places in your brain to like unlock that performance. But like to do a show for like fucking like 7 seasons or some shit where you just have to show up to work every day and just play like the most despicable piece of shit. Like, I was like, yeah, no, that shit would fuck me up too, man. That's like years of doing that shit, constantly having to channel that energy. Like, that's, and that he hated it. He hated it by the end. Like, he really, he was so exhausted of it. Because I think it was like mentioned in a documentary that he was like someone that was trying to turn a page in his life, and he felt like by playing Tony Soprano, he was constantly like revisiting those parts of his brain that like he really didn't like about himself. Which is sad. I think it's weird that Brian Cox hates on Jeremy Strong for method acting when Brian is an asshole IRL and in the show. I don't know, like I'm obviously like I'm not hugely like pro method acting, but like I don't know, from what I've read about Jeremy Strong, like I think I don't know, like I feel like he becomes a little bit more like shut off. I haven't like read all the specifics, but from what I have seen, it's like he just kind of like shuts himself off a little bit more. Which, like, I think the method acting where, like, you just kind of want to be in the zone and you don't want to, like, talk to your castmates as much, like, I don't think that's, like, really that big of a deal. Obviously, I think it's a problem when, like, they're, like, always in character and their character is, like, a fucking raging psychopath. But, like, if you just kind of, like, don't want to talk to people for a bit, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm honestly, like, partly I relate to that because I don't want to talk to people sometimes either, and I'm not even doing method. Yeah, the Jared Leto method acting is like doing all that and then like really not even having much to show for it. My mom worked on Presumed Innocent and Jake Gyllenhaal went too method. It was bad. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is one of those guys where like I love his movies, but like I feel like if it would be like spend 30 minutes in a room with him or a gun, I would take the gun. Like I think he's like insane. I don't know if he was acting in Nightcrawler, man. I think that's how he is about his movies in general. Okay. Like this is obviously like a very parasocial conversation, but like I could hang out with like Ryan Gosling probably. You know, I could probably like manage that. Not with Jake Gyllenhaal. But okay, here's the thing is, it probably actually wouldn't be bad for like 30 minutes because I think he's like pretty good at behaving in like 30-minute intervals. But I feel like with a guy like him, it's like if you're spending like weeks with him, I think I think it would leave like a permanent effect on me, dude. It would like change me forever. Do you think you can hang out with Rob Riggle? If I could hang out with Rob Riggle until he gets like a beer in him and starts talking politics, then I'm like, I don't know, man. Think you could hang out with Clark Duke? I don't even know who that is. I do appreciate though when like an artist just kind of seems like a person. Like I enjoy reading the wiki pages of the freaks that get like way too into their art and they lose sight of like any sort of humanity. But like, you know, I wouldn't want to like look him in the eye, to be honest with you. Christian Bale got to be insane, dude. They caught him in like, well, I wouldn't say 4K. It wasn't that high quality of a recording, but they caught his ass. David Lynch being so method, he would regularly piss in the sink well into his 70s. I think one of the things that made David Lynch so legendary, everything I've read about him was like he was a freak, but like he knew how to toe the line. Like he was a freak in a charming way. Like everybody that he's worked with fucking is obsessed with him. Dude, I can't stop winning, man. Damn. We're up to 600 now. And that's like the kind of freak that you want. Like, I love a freak. Would you play this game? I was given an early access key to that game. I played it like 3 weeks ago. And I was really excited for it. But I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done. I think it has a lot of potential. But to be honest with you, in its current state, which, sorry to be this blunt, it's like borderline unplayable. It's like fine for an hour or two, but when you get into the late game, it's like the game mechanics are not balanced at all. It like drove me insane. Like your studio has this, it has prestige that you get every time you release a movie. But if you're not releasing movies, you lose prestige at such an insane rate that I was stuck in this feedback loop of constantly trying to release movies to get a bigger office. But like by the time I dropped a new movie, my prestige had dropped, and then my movie would flop, and then my prestige would drop even more. It was a nightmare, man. Oh, wow. That was not an Australia that I would expect. I will happily play it if they fix it a little bit, but I'm someone that gets like way too into tycoons. And when it's a little bit broken, I get really sad. And yeah, the fact that it's missing an endless mode sucks too, because it felt like I was just getting my studio off the ground and then it said the game's over. And I was like, what? But I think it has potential. I believe in the developers. They'll fix it. And then maybe one day we'll play it. All right. I don't fucking know, man. I have no fucking clue. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Holy read, man. To be fair, I had this loss coming. I was on a crazy streak. I'm like kind of preying on the fact that Jared Leto is now sorry, I got an email. I'm hoping that Jared Leto has decided to disappear. That would be pretty sick. I know people that have had like personal encounters with Jared Leto, and he is unsurprisingly just as creepy as all the stories say. Very weird guy. That's Estonia. So this must be like here. Sending a dead pig to your coworker on set is insane. No, that's just like cooked. That's just insane. Look at this, dude. Spot on, man. Remember when I put a dead bird in your bathroom? You know, I forgot about that because that wasn't even the most horrifying thing that you did to me, dude. You pooped in my bed and I woke up in the morning with a big mud pie next to my head. I'm surprised the fucking smell didn't wake me up. You know what? It honestly did, and then I fucking passed out. World famous girl, thank you. Why did he do that? I don't know, man. It was like it was very weird. You didn't have a pillow, I was trying to help you. Ew, dude. Ah, you fucker. Did you get pink eye? No. He was not strong enough to create such a reaction within me. Can we talk about how bad seasons 4 and 5 of Arrested Development were? No, yeah, they were bad. I just stopped watching the show immediately. The show where they came back, the season where they came back and everybody looked a little bit older, immediately I was like, the vibes are kind of off. So I just immediately clocked out and didn't continue. And I've seen like a couple clips that were like pretty funny from those seasons, and I'm like, okay, that's probably all I need. That's probably all I need. What's up, Julie Hates Nightbot? No Maryland. I don't think Maryland exists in this. Okay, so this is Canada. What is that first word, though? I can't fucking understand. I'm gonna guess it's French. I'm gonna go Quebec. Fuck! And I was actually thinking about going Calgary, too, man. Fuck. Dude, this guy loves reacting. Also, I forget who said this, but whoever said this was right, where they said that method acting is very much like a male luxury, where I think if any woman tries the method act, they immediately get like blacklisted from the industry for being difficult. But Jared Leto can fucking send dead pigs and fucking sleep in a coffin or where the fuck he said he did. Come on, can I fucking win? Yes! Yes, this is gonna be fucking huge for my rating. I want to be the first method actor woman to make it. Wish me luck. Good luck, Ingrid. What a miserable way to live. Like, be a better actor. Like, that is actually a good point. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, I thought that was the Estonian flag. Bro, I thought that was genuinely the Estonian flag. I need to recover from that. Whoa. What the hell? Okay, so this is like on the border of... It's probably like somewhere here. This is crazy though, the fuck? Oh yeah. Scoobrew. I'm growing my mustache out of my actual shit.
Been growing my mustache out on my actually shit.
Dude, growing your mustache is the best. Seriously, it's so good. Hmm. Where the hell are we? No littering. Some kind of police state. Can't even fucking litter. What's your favorite season of 6 Feet Under? Either the fourth or the last. It would have to be one of those. What's your favorite needle drop? When they go to visit Lisa in Seattle and the Yola Tango comes in and they go, I remember a summer's day. I'm like, yep. Yep, that's it right there. Like, what the hell? I don't know, bro. Colombia. It's not Colombia, but yeah, what the hell? No, I'll come back from this. Watch this. I wonder what my favorite season of a TV show ever is. Because that could be an interesting question, because it could be of a show that's like maybe not even anywhere near close to my favorite show, but I can't even remember right now. I'm gonna go Albania. We don't get to guess Albania enough. I don't think it's Albania, but I'll go Albania for the... Gotta be Glee. Glee does not have a single consistently good season. There are stretches in the show that are good. Oh my god, Dale Cooper. Dale Cooper. Big Bang Theory season 6. Okay, everybody in chat, be honest. How many seasons of The Big Bang Theory have you watched? I'll start 0. 7? That's fucking crazy. Rushed a girl named Rachel Berry last week. Had a field day with that. I can't wait for the fucking Julie Hates Nightbot article to drop where we learn about the crimes that you committed. Damn, that's a crazy ass beast on that bag. What the hell? I'll take my loss. No big deal. Damn, bro. They really putting me up against motherfuckers in silver now. Like, the fuck? And I'm getting my ass kicked? The fuck? Also, I think... Look, I think that list should have been 2 characters per show. And I think Michael C. Hall as David Fisher should have been on that fucking list. He is so good. I'm sorry, but like, now that I've watched 6 Feet Under, I never really believed this anyway. I mean, it's like preferable, I guess, but like, I'll never shit on a non-gay person for playing a gay person just cause. Because I'm not gonna lie, like Michael C. Hall, I don't know if there's like a gay person in the universe that could have done a better job than him. Like, it's crazy. He just got it. He got it like to the fucking bone, man. It's it's insane. He was so good. It's because he was a theater kid. Yeah, that's true. That's the check you got to do. You got to see if they're a theater kid or if they're just like some guy that randomly started acting. If they're a theater kid, then they might as well be gay. But like, one of my favorite things about David Fisher is like anytime someone says something that catches him off guard, the fucking like facial expressions he does, I'm like, holy shit. It's so good. It's so good. It's so subtle, but it's so perfect. Oh. I love his hand movements too. Yeah, his hand movements are so and then it's just like his character has so much depth and it's just such a great portrayal of a man in his position. It's just amazing. It's I'll never stop glazing that show. I'll be honest. That show has a very special place in my heart. And also Claire. I mean, honestly, all the characters are so well played. But Claire is so well acted. It's not a bad actor in it. Honestly, yeah, there isn't. Even like all the little side characters and shit that show up for an episode, they're all so good. Can you raid Wavy, please? No. I don't know. Probably not. It's probably over here. But you know what? That's fine. Moving on this round for about 6 hours. Thought so. Thought so, but you know what? It was good enough. Also, yeah. Okay. When it comes to The Sopranos, obviously James Gandolfini I think would be my number one, but okay, it's a show full of so many characters, but I think my pick for the second person would have to be Edie Falco as Carmela Soprano. Like she was fucking incredible. And I find her interesting compared to like Skylar White, for example, because obviously while I don't agree with the fucking misogynist weirdos that are like, oh my god, Carmela's the most annoying character in the show, the huge difference between Carmela and Skylar White, for example, is the fact that like Skylar did not choose any of this at all. She just woke up one day and found out that the man she had children with decided to like take on that fucking endeavor. Meanwhile, Carmela throughout the whole show kind of wrestles with the reality that she knew what she was getting into. She knew who Tony was. And she very gladly reaps the benefits of it while also not wanting to acknowledge what her husband does when she leaves, when he leaves to go to work. Like there's this scene in The Sopranos where Carmela gets clocked so hard by a psychiatrist because it's like the first person to ever like really break through to her and be like, your husband is a piece of shit. And you are in some way complicit in this because you are putting food on his table. You knew who he was. Like you are using his blood money to live a lavish life. And she's just an amazing character. So good. Same with AJ as well. That's another thing is people just don't know how to handle character like children. They don't know how to deal with child characters that have any sort of like nuance or depth to them. Because like guess what, dude? If a kid grows up in that household, yeah, he's going to fucking lose his mind. Obviously, dude. His dad is like insane. I mean, his whole family is pretty fucking insane. Even like Meadow has her fucking totally insane moments where she falls victim to the delusion a little bit too much. Another thing that Breaking Bad basically copied. I think, yeah, I mean, I think Breaking Bad takes like pretty clear inspirations from The Sopranos, but honestly, like it does do it in a way where it gets away with it. It's kind of like the Killers and their first album, them just ripping off everybody that they loved, and it just kind of works. It just works. So the moral of the story is like you can rip off as much as you want as long as you make it good. I don't know where the fuck this is, man. Probably like Turkey or some shit. I don't know. Well, I think, yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot easier to be sympathetic towards Carmela than it is Tony, for example, because like Carmela is, she's not the one that's going out there and fucking murdering people. But I think, with Skylar, it's like it was all kind of dropped on her. She didn't have a choice. She was trying to like manage the fucking situation in some way, at least. That's why you need to mod me. I'm scared of Ingrid as mod. Honestly, the episode of Big Bang Theory where they all play the Star Wars MMO for a weekend is really great. any show that does a like an episode where they just play video games and it's like an actual like real video game, they're the best. Mod me, please. Bad things will happen. Bad things will happen if I mod you. Yes? Well, that's not very enticing, is it? Also, it is really funny how... I don't know. Like, John Hamm really is like, he's so perfect as Don Draper, and I think it's because there's like a little bit of Don Draper in him, dude. If you've ever seen him in a situation where he has to explain those allegations of him in a frat where he like put a hammer to a guy's balls and like dragged him around on the floor or some shit, you can see like that same dead look behind his eyes that Don Draper has every time he like cheats on his wife. So I think sometimes it just comes from the fact that you're really just playing a version of yourself in some way. And that's why like he's really you don't see John Hamm in a lot of good stuff nowadays. You watch this Black Mirror episode? I don't know. I've watched very random Black Mirror episodes. The way I watch Black Mirror is I go, also I'm destroying this guy. I when a new season used to come out, I would just like go down the list and I would read like whatever description sounds interesting. And then I'll just watch them. Because I'm not gonna lie, like most of them, I really, like from the description, I was just like, I don't really care about this. Yeah, let's do like here, Norway. Maybe it'll be Iceland and I'll be fucked, but there's no way I lose when there's fucking, he has 15 health, dude. What? Fucking what? The Sandwich Islands? What the fuck what is going on? What? Happy birthday, hesitant. Everybody in chat say happy birthday. NL, huh? Well, I guess it has to be South Africa then. There's no way. Or no, dude. You know what it is? Okay, never mind. Damn, bro. What a way to drive. Yeah, the 2.5 Men with Miley Cyrus is crazy. I remember watching that when it came out. Because I was like, holy shit, they got Miley Cyrus on this. Why are Netherlands trucks in Africa? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I guess they drove. They took a ferry and went to Africa. My birthday is on the 23rd. Will you perform on my birthday? Well, perform. I don't know. I don't know about that. I watched an Estonian film in class yesterday. Which one? I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know, man. Breakfast on the Grass. Wait, I gotta look that up so I see the Estonian title of it. Oh shit. Kind of looks familiar. I do think Estonia has a problem. I think Estonia needs to change its way that it teaches its actors how to act. To be honest with you. There's like 2 or 3 acting schools in the whole country, and they all the actors kind of come out the same way. It's kind of like how, you know, some people that were on Disney Channel for a little bit too long, sometimes the Disney Channel acting seeps in a little bit. That's kind of what it feels like sometimes. Like, there's a lot of Estonian performances where I'm like, like, it could be good, but like you're kind of reading the lines like you're reading a poem, and it's weird. It doesn't really fit in this scenario. Alright, that really tells me where it is. I don't fucking know, man. Fucking Australia, I don't know, man. I don't know where the fuck we are. But then you have like the older generation of actors who are genuinely really, really good. So I think it's like a newer thing. I mean, there's a few actors that I do think are great, but Poland, it's Poland. We're in Poland, bro. Do you have a favorite Estonian actor? I have a few, honestly, that I really love. Some of them are really, really good. Like, yeah, the motherfuckers that are now in their, like, 40s to, like, 70s, just a very good generation of actors. God, I wonder how bad I would be if I got cast in a movie right now. I'd love to do it just to see, like, how bad I would be. Sweden? A lot of young Estonian actors influencer types, or is it a more American thing? No, as Estonian actors, they're like on some real like starving artist shit. Cause like it's really hard to make a good living in Estonia as any sort of artist, really. So a lot of them like they make like below average, even if you like kind of know who they are, they don't make a lot of money. So they just kind of stick to that grind, and I mean, I'm sure some of them try to influence, but not any ones that I have in my perception right now. Bro, I don't know, man. Fucking Oklahoma. All right, buddy. I'm convinced I can do anything. I think I could be an amazing actor, but I just don't feel like it right now. I feel like in my head, I'm like, okay, I could do a decent job. And then I think about the fact that, like, okay, wait a minute. There's going to be like 30 crew members. And then you're going to have to do the take over and over again. And I'm going to have to wake up at like 5 a.m. Oh, I'm so glad I had my volume down low, man. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry for you guys, but I had my volume down. Oh, I've been fucking blessed. Depends on who's directing you. I think if I had to be in a Fincher movie, I'd die. I wouldn't even kill myself. I would die after like the 65th take. I would just pass away. It would be fun to do theater though. But theater's fucking, God, that's fucking tough though. You gotta like memorize the whole fucking play. Jeez. But I just appreciate the craft of theater because it's so cool. You'd love improv. I've honestly been thinking like maybe I do some improv classes just to see what it's like. Maybe it's my new calling, you know? I also feel like improv classes have like really fascinating people. You'll get like all sorts of characters and shit. Damn, bro, we were trying to go for the, I don't know what the fuck this guy was trying to do, but I did improv once in my life and it was the best moment of my life. Yeah, no, that it just seems really fun and it like exercises a really good part of your brain. And like, I mean, I guess it would help with like streaming too. It would be good to get like that fire going. My eyebrows move like crazy when I talk. If I was an actor and people notice it, I think I'd die. I do at one point still just want to like...
Mass attack starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mass attack.
Okay. This must be the most dead mass attack of all time, dude. Everyone's asleep. Jeez Louise, man. Yeah, that was legendary. I do think, like, I don't know. I want to try and make a movie one day, but not like, I'm not like going into it with like dreams of glamour and success. Like, I don't give a fuck if that shit gets like a 1.5. I just want to do like a thing with my friends, and if it's like really shitty, I think it'll be kind of fun anyways. Like, I feel like everybody should like pick up a camera and just like make some kind of movie, no matter how shitty it is. Yes! Like, I think thinking of a concept of a movie is very, very, like, well, I wouldn't say like very easy, but it's like easy. You can think of like a pretty decent idea for a movie, but then like you got to build the whole fucking world. You got to make all the characters like make sense. See, that's where it gets fucking tricky, man. Just ask ChatGPT. You're right, dude. Whoa. Also, as a writer, I feel like my problem would be because I've written like stories and stuff. I've written a bunch of stories because I was just kind of like it was like an interesting thing for me to do. What I find interesting is like how do you not self-insert all the time? Like I don't know, maybe I'm a piece of shit, but I feel like everything I write is just like me writing about myself. Fuck it, dude. I'm going Hawaii, and this is what's gonna cost me the round. Oh, never mind. Like, I'd definitely be like a Noah Baumbach type fucking writer and director where every movie is about like a different thing that happened to me in my life. Like, I went through a divorce, I write Marriage Story. I have an angry dad, I write fucking The Squid and the Whale. You're like 60 and all your movies are about 60-year-olds dating young, beautiful women for no reason in particular. No,
White
literally.
people be like,
Do like the Adam Sandler approach where you cast your wife to be in the movie, but like she can't play your actual wife. Your wife has to be like Drew Barrymore. Angie Baldy, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so fucking much. Bisexuals writing a movie be like, all right, my wife can be in the movie, but I will be dating a man. I'm in a state of confusion. I'm coming here for refuge. I don't know if this is any sort of refuge for that sort of thing. Might worsen it. Also, I feel like to be a good actor, you have to be like kind of a little bit tapped into how like human emotions work. I'm just like everything I say, everyone just thinks I'm being like sarcastic, and I'm not being serious. So I'm like, oh, fuck, man, I don't know if I could do it. Now that is fascinating. I have no clue. Jesse Eisenberg does it. That is true. He does do it by continuously just playing himself, which I think I could do. I could play myself. I could just pretend to be myself. Writing the actual biopic. See, that's the thing is like, if there's like all these motherfuckers that have lived like insanely interesting lives, and people cannot put like a good biopic together about them, I'm like, there's no hope. Like, what the fuck? To be fair though, if in some like weird fucked up universe, someone was like, we're making a biopic about you, I'd be like, all right. I mean, if we're gonna do this, let's just like fucking put it all out there, dude. Well, they left out the Reddit crew era. I mean, the Reddit crew era, it's like, well, how would you even put that into a movie in any way that's interesting? Me sitting down on a computer. Oh, ha, 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 ha. If there was a gun pointed at my head and they were like, you need to make a biopic about your life, I'd probably just make it about my childhood, because that's, I feel like that's like, that would be more interesting on film than anything that came after. Because what came after is me sitting in my house. But then, yeah, I also think like, I mean, I think one thing is like deriving inspiration from your life, but like to sit down and be like, I'm gonna make my own biopic. That's like you're out of your fucking mind. Like you actually like, you need to be put in check, bro. Like there's something wrong with you. I could probably like I could make like I could derive like a really good like Eastern European gay drama. Two gay kids. Or let's say like two queer kids. And then they like grow up and shit. And then there's like all the dynamics there and shit. There's probably something there. Isn't that close? It is close. I would be ripping it. 1-to-1. Robe. Okay then. Let's do like Manitoba. Let's do right here. God, I keep forgetting I have this watch on my wrist now. What? That's mad. Terrible guess, our signs look nothing like that. Sorry, I'm not a fucking sign pervert. I'm only a sign pervert when it matters to me. Where does my obscure music taste come from? I don't think it's really that obscure. Just like Friends, I guess. Friends and then like some Googling. Google. You look up like artists you would like if you like this album. And that works pretty well. And this is where I win. Watch this. All right. Surely that's enough. Yes. All our respect for you, because if I didn't find your streams, I would be listening to Benson Boone right now. Oh, I'm glad we could save you from that horrible fate. Look, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the broadcast. A truck crashed through my chain link fence yesterday. Jeez. Ditching us on Valentine's Day? Well, it's over now, probably. For a lot of people. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. And then probably the day after, because I got some sponsor stuff to do, and then we'll do something fun to pad it out. I got to do a sponsored tweet tomorrow probably. So if you guys could, if you guys could throw that a like when it happens, I'd really appreciate it. Would mean a lot. Would mean a lot for the metrics. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't ratio me. Not on a sponsored tweet, man. James Merritt already did that once. It was very embarrassing. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. This was really fun. I am so blessed to be able to do this with you guys. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the